And ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the final time to Superfest 3. We are here back in the backyard, back on the trampoline. We're going to run down the matches for you guys here tonight. And coming up, the first match we're going to go ahead and run down for you is going to be none other than King E versus the Killer. And it's going to be for the Golden Prime Championship. Both these two have something to prove, but who will walk out tonight is the Golden Prime Champion. And also, these two most heated rivals will go one-on-one for the final time for the YouTube Hardcore Championship. Will Renee Reigns walkout champion? We'll find out. And also the winner of the King of the Ring coming up next will be inserted into the main event here at Superfest for the NEBW World Championship. And now let's throw it to the panel. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Mike Johnston here tonight for Superfest 3. And we are here back on the panel with none other than my special guest for last time, the Crazy Kid. How you been, man? It's been it's been a minute since we've heard from you since Superfest 2. So what have you been up to, man? How you been?
Well, all I've been up to is just been playing football. I've been playing football. I'm out here in sunny California playing football. That's all I've been doing. I've been doing that for a long time. As y'all know, I'm still one of the greatest champions of all time in HBWC. But ever since Superfest 2, all I've been doing is just been playing football.
All right, and so this is like a personal question. Like I just kind of want to ask it. I know it's gonna piss Jason off when I ask it. I'm just gonna ask it anyway. So, how do you feel about coming off your Superfest 2 win, the main event, beating Jason Mayhem for the HBWC World Championship just 3 years ago?
Knowing that I main evented Superfest 2 in 2018, it was an honor to main event with Jalen. It was an honor. He was one of the best wrestlers in our company. I put my career on the line, but I walked out as the champion. I walked out. So it's an honor to wrestle him. But he lost. And I'm still kind of your former HBWC champion. And I'm very happy to say that. And that's going to piss him off. So you know where I'm at. We can always have another match. And please, say yes. I'm coming back. No jokes. Crazy Kid coming back.
So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and break down the card of Superfest 3 here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to break down the King of the Ring match because that match is going to have a lot of competitors and you never really know who's going to show up in that match. But we will say that the winner of that match will go on to be inserted into the main event here tonight, which will be for the NEBW World Championship involving PJ Hero and Jason Mayhem. We were supposed to have David Garcia in the main event, but due to complications involving COVID and none of us wanting to risk getting COVID or anything like that, it's still real out here. We just came up with the backup plan, and we're going to have the winner of the King of the Ring be inserted into the main event here tonight, depending on who that winner of the King of the Ring is. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and ask you these questions, the Crazy Kid. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start off with this one right here. Of the two matches that I can break down for you, we're going to go ahead and get to it. So, this is for the NEBW Golden Prime Championship, and it's going to be between the Killer and King E. Now, the last that we saw these two involved in the match, the Killer actually lost to King E when his then rival at the time, Percy, came in and interfered in the match. So now, here we are, Superfest 3, for the final time. These two are going to go at it. The Killer's looking to avenge his loss. Who you got?
Alright, for me, I think the Killer is going to win this match. He's been on a tear. And his name is the Killer. And when you put that mask on the line, it's any game. I gave it up to King E for accepting the challenge. But I think the Killer for the last time, is going to take that title home where it belongs.
Yeah, man. For me personally, I honestly think the Killer is going to win this one. I honestly do. I'm going to have to agree with you, man. I think the Killer's going to win this one. He's going to learn from his mistakes, losing to King E in the last match they had against each other. He's going to learn from his mistakes. He's going to retain his championship, and just like in our next match we're going to go over, he might retire with the Golden Prime Championship. You never know. So we're going to see what happens here on the show tonight at Superfest 3 as the show goes on. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to this next match. This next match is going to be, alright, so next match. This one's a huge one. These two have been going back and forth on our YouTube channel for the last month and a half now. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and get to it. The HBWC YouTube Hardcore Championship. These two have so much history amongst each other. It is insane. It's going to be Renee Reigns versus Caleb the Unstoppable one last time for the HBWC YouTube Hardcore Championship. And here's the caveat. If Renee Reigns wins, he might retire with the championship, man. So who do you got? What do you think is going to happen?
For me, all I want to see is Caleb the Unstoppable finally hold the Covenant HBWC YouTube Hardcore Championship. That's all I want to see. Caleb the Unstoppable finally winning the big one. The goal that he's been chasing for a long time. And Renee Reigns, whenever I decide to come back to wrestling, or we try to do this one more time, I want my rematch. But it was bullshit the last time. I wasn't going all out. But scratch that. All I want to see is Caleb the Unstoppable to win.
You know, for me personally, you know what I mean? I honestly think that Caleb the Unstoppable is going to have Renee Reigns' number. I think that Caleb the Unstoppable is going to beat Renee Reigns twice. He beat him at Last Chance in 2017 to win his first championship. And I think he's going to stop Renee Reigns from retiring with the championship. And he's going to have his number. He will be undefeated against Renee Reigns. And that's kind of going to be an upset that Renee Reigns can't beat the guy that he mentored for all these years. But hey, I think Caleb the Unstoppable, man, this man is determined. He's going to go in there. He's going to do what he needs to do. No bullshit. Just do what he needs to do. He's going to take out Renee Reigns, man. And that's legitimately how I'm feeling. Yeah. And so once again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to go over the main event because the main event will be determined by who wins King of the Ring coming up here in a few minutes. So we can't really give our opinions and thoughts on that because we don't know who's going to win King of the Ring. But is there anything that you want to say to the HBWC fan base, since this is going to be the last time that we see you in any shape or form here on whether it's the panel or in the ring for the last time, man?
This is a hard one for me. To say goodbye to all my fans, to say goodbye to the business, to say goodbye to this company. It's hard. This is how we started. I was one of the first people, one of the first matches ever. One of the first main eventers, one of the first everything. But I'm just glad to say HBWC will always be in our hearts, or in my heart. As a former HBWC YouTube Hardcore Champion and to future ones, all I got to say is thank you to all the fans, to everybody, for the support, for all the maniacs, to all the painful days, because I was thinking about this day not too long ago and said I would love to be in one of the final episodes at HBWC, but sadly I am focusing on my own craft, so I will hopefully say goodbye. Thank you. Renee Reigns, Jason Mayhem, PJ Hero, Daniel Garcia, Caleb the Unstoppable, Killer B, and King E. Y'all better put on a hell of a show. Because if y'all don't, the Crazy Kid will be back. And I will beat the fuck out of everybody. With no remorse. With no remorse. If we ever have one more time. For the last time. Just know the Crazy Kid will be there. Now I'm happy to say thank you and goodbye.
Yeah, bro. I think we're all gonna miss it. You know, I'm gonna miss having you here on the Superfest panel with me for the last time. You know, it's been a hell of a ride these last 5 years, man. But hopefully, you know, the show hasn't even started yet. But hopefully, when the show does start, we give you guys the best show that we possibly could have given you here for Superfest 3 and for HBWC Hardcore Backyard Wrestling Champions in its entirety. And so, yeah, bro, it's been real. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, Crazy Kid, and we're gonna go ahead and kick it to the commentators and the, you know, talent there in the arena. And that is it for the Superfest 3 panel, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. I'm Mike Johnston, and I'm out. And ladies and gentlemen, taking place right now is the King of the Ring Battle Royal. But before we get to it, here are the rules. Now, every 2 minutes, a new competitor will enter. This keeps going until all participants have entered the match. Elimination occurs only by pinfall or submission, and the last man standing will be the 2021 King of the Ring and go on to be in the main event of Superfest later on tonight. And now let's get to it. And here we go, our first competitor coming out. We have not seen this man since Superfest 1. It is Alexander the Great. Oh, man. And it feels good to see this man. We have not seen him since Superfest 1. Are we going to have a repeat of what happened last time when, you know, Elijah Orton came? Oh, speaking of Elijah Orton, here we go. Look at him. He's all dripped out. Got the Nike shirt on. Came out all dripped out in the backyard. And what's he looking to do? RKO from Elijah Orton. RKO from Elijah Orton. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That is it. He just eliminated Alexander the Great again. Oh, man, he just seems to have this guy's number. But he did it in the exact same way that he eliminated Alexander the Great at Superfest 1. And now he's waiting for the next opponent, the next competitor in this King of the Ring Battle Royal to come out. Who will it be? Oh, shit. And, okay. Who is it going to be in this match? And would you look at the size of this man? And we have never seen this guy in the entire history of HBWC, but he's making his debut here in the King of the Ring Battle Royal, and he calls himself Sam the Man. And what's he looking to do here? Like, what kind of statement is he looking to make? You know what I mean? Imagine if he comes in his debut match and he wins King of the Ring. That will be something. And he's going up against Elijah Orton. Elijah Orton just eliminated Alexander the Great. And here we go. Now he's throwing shots at the big man. Again, trying to throw some shots at the big man. And again. And oh, God, here we go. Oh, God. I think Elijah Orton got himself into some trouble. Oh, shit. And he just hit him with the AA. And now he's just throwing hits at Elijah Orton. Just throwing blows at the man. And smashing his head onto the canvas. Good Lord. And now he has him in some sort of armbar. And Elijah Orton getting out of it. He's getting out of it. He's hitting the hell out of Sam the Man. It's Sam the Man. Again. Has him in that dangerous submission hold. And is Elijah Orton going to tap? Elijah Orton taps out. Elijah Orton is tapping, and Sam the Man is just not letting go. Good Lord, what a statement already by eliminating Elijah Orton. And this man, he's already looking dominant within his first 5 minutes of being in this match here at Superfest 3. And what a way to make a statement here at Superfest 3, the biggest show in HBWC history. And now he's awaiting the next opponent. Who's it gonna be? Oh shit! It's Blue Nibba. We have not seen Blue Nibba since NEBW. And here he is going up against Sam the Man. And Sam the Man's probably not someone you want to taunt. Oh, man. Like I just said, he's not someone you want to taunt. He's already showing his vicious side here in this match. And, oh, my God. What's he? Another AA from Sam the Man. And a leg drop. And now he has him in the armbar. Has him in the armbar. Is Blue Nibba going to tap? Blue Nibba taps out. Ladies and gentlemen. And that's 2 eliminations so far by Sam the Man here in this King of the Ring Battle Royal. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this Battle Royal will go on to be in the main event for the NEBW World Championship between PJ Hero and Jason Mayhem. Once again, Daniel Garcia couldn't make it due to complications involving COVID. So this is our, you know what I mean, like our way to make up for that. And who's going to be the final competitor in this match? And it's going to be... Oh, no way! It's the Killer! What the hell? And the Killer has a match later on tonight against King E for the Golden Prime title. The Killer's looking to try to maybe win the NEBW World Championship. This is for a number one contender spot at the NEBW World Championship in the main event. So it would make sense if the Killer would be out. And now look at these 2 behemoths. And oh God, look at this. Both of them trying to take each other out. And shoulder tackle again from Sam the Man. And another shoulder tackle. And both of them, they both take each other out. Both taking each other out here in this match. Sam the Man and the Killer. And what's the Killer looking to do? He's sizing up Sam the Man for some sort of huge move. Big boot by the Killer. And now what's he looking to do now? And I think he's going to go in for a frog splash. And he does. He hits the frog splash. Thought he was going to go in for a leg drop just then, but he didn't. He hits him with the frog splash. Now the Killer's looking to size him up for the choke slam. Imagine if the Killer possibly beats King E later on tonight and gets inserted into the main event of Superfest. 1, 2, and Sam the Man kicks out. He possibly has the opportunity to walk out of Superfest, the final show of HBWC, as dual champion. And is that going to happen? Is that going to happen? He's sizing up Sam the Man for a choke slam. Sam the Man's looked pretty dominant so far in his debut match here at Superfest, excuse me. And here we go. The Killer. He's going to go for the choke slam. And is he going to get him? Sam the Man. Sam the Man elbows the Killer. And oh God, this is a dangerous maneuver. The Killer does not want to be in this position. Sam the Man has made 2 competitors tap out so far in this King of the Ring Battle Royal. He's looking to make the 3rd and final competitor tap out. Is this how Sam the Man is going to insert himself? No way! He just made the Killer pass out. He just made the Killer pass out. Sam the Man in his debut match just made the Killer pass out. Holy shit, this man. Oh my God. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we got a word from our sponsor, and then we will continue on with the show.